What is up, boys and girls? It's your friendly metal bum, and I got a little unboxing for you guys. And I don't even know what this is, but we're gonna find out together, aren't we? Okay, so this is from a coin exchange, and this is one of my favorite types of metals. It is silver, of course, and it is a roll of $10 face, and I'm reading this right now, so that's why I can tell before I even open it. But this is from eBay Bucks. Go back on some of my older videos. I can show you guys how I did these. Got the full base roll of 90%. Some would call them junk silver, but we don't call them that here. We're a little nicer. We call them constitutional silver, but this is my favorite types. It is a Franklin $50. Let's see what types of conditions these are in. Okay, these look pretty nice. Check that out, boys and girls. Those are, they just call them full date, but they're in pretty decent condition. They're obviously circulated, but sorry for the poor lighting in here too, but you got the Liberty Bell on one side, and of course you got Benji right there, good old Ben Franklin. Kind of come in at this angle just because this angle I got a little bit better lighting. I just love the way the sound of the silver dollars, and these are Benjamin Franklin Benjis, 50 cent, which are pre-1964 constitutional silver. So just remember, guys, anything pre-1964, when it's the silver color, it is not clad, which is just a mix of like industrial metals that are not very valuable. But this right here is actually 90% silver and like I think about 10% copper to kind of strengthen it and make it better for circulation. And what I like about these Benjamin Franklin ones is they're old, so they have a little bit of like, here's a 1952. So they have a little bit of history, and they're pre-1964 silvers, but they're also, which is great, is they tend to be in good condition. So the ones that are, a lot of the walkers, which I also really like, the 50 cent Walking Liberties, which is the same design as the silver dollar. Those also are very nice, but these just tend to be in better condition when you order them, and try to order them with full dates, and that means that you can actually see the date on it. But when they're a little messed up, more circulated, almost call, they'll be labeled no dates. So here's a 1963, almost a 64, but the Kennedys were the 64s. But yeah, here you got it, 1952. 1952. So anyways, guys, keep stacking, stay diversified, do stack some gold. So I was kind of trying to trade the ratio, and what I do is I just keep 50% silver by value and 50% gold, and by doing so I end up stacking according to the 90-to-1 silver gold ratio. Like right now, 90 silver ounces equals 1 gold ounce. So I just basically, for every 90 of these, I would get a half an ounce of gold for the most part. What do you guys think about that strategy? What I like about that strategy is, like, let's say in the future, like in 10 years or something, we're at 30-to-1 or 40-to-1, or even in 20 years, who knows how long it's going to take, then that would allow me to trade the ratio down. And I don't even know if I would be selling gold for silver or silver for gold, but I would just be buying more gold once gold goes down in price relative to silver. It's just kind of a ratio play. It's kind of like how portfolio hedge fund managers do their plays. They just keep certain percentages or ratios. Let me know in your comments below what you guys do. Do you stack according to the 90-to-1 ratio? Do you and this is based on, 90-to-1 is based on weight, and that's the difference between, like, some people say they do 50-50, but are you doing 50-50 in volume, which would be 50 gold and then 50 silver? Or do you do 90-1 and follow the ratio? I do 90-1 and follow the ratio. That way I'm basically buying silver cheap now, and later I'll be buying gold cheap when gold goes down in the ratio, if it does. So it's just kind of a way to play the game. I think both are pretty undervalued, but I think silver is a lot more undervalued just because the ratio is so high right now. So let me know in the thoughts below what you guys are stacking, how you're stacking it, and let me make sure to tell me if you're stacking it based on weight or by value. I think most people, when they say they're doing 50-50, they're doing it based on value. That's what I'm doing, which would be 90-1 based on weight. But leave your comments below, guys. All right, happy stacking, and please like, rate, and subscribe because it helps me out, and I'll keep pumping out this information for y'all. Sharing the wealth. Metal Bum out.
Smash that like button and subscribe.